Hi everyone, it's Margaret here with 60andMe. Welcome to a new day. Hope that this is a good day for you. Hope that things have started well, and hope that you're doing something that you enjoy. This is such a precious time of our lives. I've just been made more and more aware of that every single day, and I just want to make sure that you know that you've got sisters by your side here, people that care about you, and that this is this is our journey, and it's a journey that has tough moments and it has joyous moments and everything in between. So thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Now, my cup of tea this morning, what am I drinking this morning? I've got jasmine. I can't think I'll find the piece of, yeah, it's jasmine. It's a jasmine tea, green tea. And it's just a really nice, easy drink. It doesn't require very much effort, and it's just a perfect cup of tea for me. It's good for you too. Green tea has apparently got lots of things in it that are healthy. So our sponsor for today's show is Easy Spirit. Now, for 35 years, Easy Spirit has been making beautiful and comfortable shoes for women. They are the original comfort footwear brand. They've innovated their product line and have lots of new beautiful shoes, so you don't have to compromise style for comfort. Now, Easy Spirit believes one thing, and that is that comfort should be uncomplicated. Also, that comfort is a universal spirit that women all around the world share, of all walks of life. And you can check out their products at easyspirit.com. They make a range of sizes and widths of shoes and also orthotics, and I'll be featuring some of them in the next few weeks here in 60andMe. Now, if you want, I just wanted to share that Easy Spirit is a sponsor of 60andMe and encourage you to go check out their products on easyspirit.com, because anything is possible if you're feeling comfortable. So, hope that you're doing great and feeling comfortable this morning. I've got a topic that hopefully will make you inspired to feel more comfortable. And that is about staying fit. Now, I don't talk about this too often because I know, like you, I'm a gym avoider. Like, I don't like exercise, right? It's the truth. All of my life I've been like this. I get exercise in other ways, and probably you do too. That's just the way that people that don't like to go to the gym and exercise formally, that's the way that we do it. But it's really, really important. There's been so much evidence that, having exercise, weight-bearing exercise, cardio work can help you to live longer. And I don't know why in the face of that, we don't all just sort of step up and do more. But it's just one of those things. I walk a lot. I do yoga, and I try my hardest to sort of lift weights. And now that I spend time with my grandson, that's a little bit of exercise, but you've got to do it formally. So anyway, Karen Matthews is one of our bloggers, wrote this article. And she actually rides a bike. It's one of those, I forget what they call them now, but it's one of the bikes that are better for exercising than a normal bike. Bike riding is good though. And she says, she's an exercise cheater. She doesn't like doing it. And she could cause anything that involves moving a little bit workout. But she's got some tips. Now, if you don't like to exercise, try doing modified intervals. This is a really good one. And I do this sometimes when I'm walking. It's like I will walk full speed to that point, to where the green mailbox is, and then I'll stop. And give yourself that incentive to just get to the mailbox or to the next post or to the next house, and then walk at a normal pace. So the first is, they call it modified intervals. So walk quickly and purposefully to that first point, then stop and have a rest. You can wear weighted armbands or on your feet. She wears one on her, like a vest, just to give yourself a little bit more extra weight to push against, because you need to get your heart rate up. Another thing that she suggests is to take an exercise class. Now, this is a really good one because, and you don't have to do it out of your house, by the way. You can join exercise classes online. And in fact, I don't know if I've got them with me here, but we actually have all of our videos for yoga, gentle yoga flows, and chair yoga, free of charge now online. So you can just go to youtube.com, search 60andMe, and you'll find all of our yoga videos free to watch. If you want to buy the DVDs, then you can order those separately. But if you want, and this is a perfect way, there's lots of exercise DVDs online. You can do jazzercise and other things online if you want a little bit more exercise, movement. But the yoga videos are brilliant for if you want to get some good exercise, stretching. And our yoga videos are all like based on the body area that you're working on. So joints, back, legs, and so you can skip around to the parts that you really, really need help with. And that's a really important. She says having someone counting for you or being there with you to help is good. So ask a friend to come over. Do it together. Do your yoga together. Get your mats down there on the floor and just work out together. It's really, really important. And another thing, if you go outside the house to join a group, Pilates or anything that's offered at your local gym or community center, then just make friends. I did go to the gym a few times and do jazzercise, and I love dancing, and I always met someone to chat with, and we sometimes have a coffee afterwards, and it's just a way to make some friends and stay active. Another little tip she gives is to exercise in front of a mirror. It's always a bit discouraging, I suppose, but she says, no, just do it in front of a mirror. It's really good, actually, when you're doing it like where you can see where you need to compensate. So if you can see that you need a little bit of extra help with your legs or with your thighs or your waist, you can actually then do some exercise that specifically targets that. And I think that's a really good strategy. She says that when she lifts her weights, she does this, looking in a mirror, and it just gives her that incentive and also a check as to how she's doing. I think that's a really, really good one. The most important thing, though, is to focus, not to try to do two things at once. The brain can't do two things at once. It pretends it does, but you can't multitask. You have to do one thing. So don't do a lot of, thinking and planning and worrying while you're exercising, because you'll make a mistake and you might hurt yourself. So just when you're there exercising, exercise. Do that, and that's all you need to do. And even if you do it for a short time, we're a big believer in just doing things in small segments. So, 5 minutes one day, then 6 minutes, 8 minutes, 10, and then before you know it, you're doing 30 minutes, but you've done it over a period of a week or 10 days. It's really cool. What else? Another thing she talks about is doing alternative exercise things, like, for example, aerobics, water aerobics. I know when I was going to the gym, a lot of people were doing that. It's very popular for women and older women particularly, because you're not putting as much pressure against your muscles, so you can get the exercise but not hurt yourself. So that bike riding is a really cool thing to do. A lot of towns now have rental bikes. Have you noticed that? Our town has them. They're all over the place. You just have to, I think you sign up or you pay as you go. It's a really cool way to get around, and don't be afraid. Just get on there and do it. I should talk. I haven't done it or ridden a bike in years. But anyway, but Karen, I just noticed my words here. She actually rides a recumbent bike. And I think the recumbent bike is the one that you lay down and you're like lying and exercising with the bicycle. You're moving, it's a bike. You're moving forward, but you're lying down, you're sort of lying back while you're doing it. It's called recumbent bike. But she said for her, that's been her perfect exercise. She loves it. Everyone has their own way. One other tip she gives is to use music. If you don't like to exercise, even with your yoga or Pilates, just put some nice music on. And if you want to move fast, put faster music. If you want to relax and pay attention to the subtle movement in yoga, subtle movements of your body, then just put something more soothing and meditative on. But music is important. I think the final point that she makes, which I think is such an important one too, is to be accountable for this. If you can say to the world, I'm going to lose some weight, or I've decided I'm going to exercise every day, put it on your Facebook group, Instagram, whatever, just make a commitment to the world. It really helps you to focus if you do that. So be accountable for your decision, to get into a routine. But those are some ways that you can actually get into exercise in a sort of a sideways way. You can do it without having to work out with weights and elliptical bikes. You can do, yoga, Pilates, water aerobics, biking, or maybe you've got something else. So tell us, what do you do to exercise? What have you found the best workout for you is? Leave your notes in the section below. Let's have a conversation about it. It's super important to stay healthy. Whatever you do, just do it regularly. Do something that you love so you'll do it. And tell us how you work out in your 60s. Take very good care, everybody. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye-bye for now.